Hey Shanks, what's going on? Says Luffy. As Luffy sits down next to Shanks, as Shanks is talking to Luffy. So how's it been? Look at your hair. Your hair went from dark black to blue. What the heck happened, kid? I don't know, Shanks. Next one day I just woke up like this. And Shanks notices his blue eyes. Whoa, he got blue eyes too. Did you what happened? As Shanks looks at Makino, as Makino raises her arms like she don't know what happened. It just happened like that. Huh, that's weird. As Ben Beckman looks at Shanks and Shanks looks at Ben Beckman, as we hear an interruption. Somebody busts through the front doors, demanding sake and meat and food. As one of the bandits slam his hands on a desk. Bitch, I want sake and food, and you tell me they're drinking water? Stop fucking lying to me, he says out loud. As Shanks is like, now, it's no time, it's not the time and place for violence. As he hands out a sake bottle. As the bandit, he takes the bottle, and he's like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? As he cracks it over Shanks' head. As Shanks just laughs and begins to clean it up. As Luffy's like, what the hell, Shanks? You just gonna let him do that to you? What is wrong with you? Says Luffy. As Shanks is like, kid, calm down. It's just a spilled bottle. As the bandit walks out. As Luffy just sits in the corner and just thinks to himself, that was me. I would have kicked his ass. He says. As, the days proceeds on, and unlike Canon, Luffy doesn't eat a devil fruit. He doesn't eat one. As we skip a few times, we skip a time ahead in the future, and Makino is like, "Oh my God, Luffy wants to go fight the bandits by himself. We need to help him." She says to Whoop Slap. As Whoop Slap is like, "Oh my God, we gotta get Luffy." As Luffy is on the floor as the bandit stomping on his head. You little shit, you cut my arm. Now I'm gonna crush your skull. As Shanks pulls up, Makino is shocked that Shanks is there. As Shanks is like, well, I advise you to take your foot off my friend there. Unless you want to see things get real ugly. As one of the bandits pointing a gun at Shanks' head. As Shanks says, guns are not for show, it's about action. As Lucky Rube caps him in his head, killing the bandit instantly. And they say, you fight dirty. Duh, we pirates. As they start fighting, and it's just absolute carnage. Luffy gets kidnapped by the main bandit. Sorry if I don't know his name. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a minute since I watched the early East Blue, so please forgive me. Um, and he kidnaps Luffy. As Luffy, he's holding Luffy over the boat, about to throw him in the ocean. As out of nowhere, it starts to get really, really cold for some reason. It gets so cold that the bandit sees frostbite on his hands. As he drops Luffy because of the frostbite. My hand, he says. As he looks up because he sees a looming shadow over him. As he says, oh no, it's a Sea King! As the Sea King eats him alive. And the Sea King eats him alive. As the Sea King is about to go for Luffy, as Shanks pulls up just in time and uses his Conqueror's Haki. And this time he doesn't lose his arm. He scares the hell out of the Sea King, and the Sea King gets out of there. As he brings Luffy back to the village, as Luffy, he looks at Luffy with a serious look. As he looks at Ben Beckman, and he says he has King's Haki. As everybody's like, what? How? He's just a kid. How does he have King Haki? Well, I don't know, but I sensed it earlier. Yeah, he's not lying, guys, says Ben Beckman. So what are you gonna do with the kid? You gonna take him with us? Yeah. You hear that, Luffy? You're coming with us. As Luffy is excited. He's like, yes, finally. I get to go with y'all. And Shanks goes eye to eye to him. And he says, well, this is not gonna be rainbows, peaches and creams and rainbows. You will go through intense training, he says. Very, very intense training. So intense, you just gonna wish you died, he says. As Malcolm kind of smacks him in his head. You don't think you could have went a little easy on him for saying that? No, the kid needs to know the truth. I can't baby him no more. He has unique traits. Look, Makino, he doesn't even have a devil fruit, and he has these abilities. Imagine what the government would do if they found out about this. I don't even think Garp knows. As he looks at Luffy and Luffy shakes his head. Yeah, Grandpa doesn't know about this. As she's like, oh, fine, Shanks. Just make sure he doesn't die. Okay? As he hugs Makino, he says, nah, he's not gonna die on my watch. As Luffy heads out with Shanks. And we're gonna say Luffy been training with Ben Beckman, so he has a little bit of archership. Um, Lucky Rule. Everybody taught him the ways of fighting. He can throw hands. I would say he's around a warlord's level, but he can't beat them just yet. But he'll give them a run for their money. As we gonna say, 17 years go by as Luffy finally shanks his crew, and he's like, "Thanks, Shanks. I appreciate all the help, but now it's time for me to make my own crew." As Shanks gives him a bag of berries, around 500k worth of berries. Huh? Don't blow it all in one spot, says Shanks. Nah, I won't. I'm gonna buy a good ship, he says. As he say bye to everybody on the crew. As Luffy teleports to um East Blue, because he's all the way on the other side of the world in the Grand Line. So he teleports back to the East Blue. Anywhere that has water vapor and he been to, he can teleport there without a doubt. So Luffy heads back to Makino's bar as he walks in, as he takes a seat. As Makino's like, "Can I get you something, sir?" And he's like, "Well, that's one way you address your little brother." As she looks at him and she can't believe it's Luffy. She's like, "Oh my God, it's you, Luffy!" And she runs up to him and gives him a big old hug. "Anything you want, I'll make it right now. It's on the house," she says. As he begins to laugh, he's like, "Thanks." She's like, "You want your favorite rotisserie chicken I used to make? You know it." As she begins to start making it, as everybody comes to the bar, start greeting Luffy. Can't believe how tall he got. Luffy's around a good 8 foot. He's a tall guy. And everybody just can't believe that's Luffy. As he heads down to the mountain bandits to let them know he's leaving, as she's like, "Do whatever you want. I'm not gonna care if you die out there." But really, she does. As Luffy heads out to the next island, and on his way to the next island, he ends up getting in the same situation, but not quite. He ends up freezing the water, as everybody that's on the other side of the ocean, well, not the other side, but deeper in the ocean, is like, the ocean is freezing, but how? As Nami noticed that, she's like, "That's very weird. Ocean don't freeze just like that. It takes extreme cold weather. I better get the hell out of here," she says. As she begins to leave, and a few minutes later, Luffy shows up, and they're like, "Hey, you! On the ice! What are you doing?" "Oh, me?" "Yeah, you!" I'm here to take your bounty," he says. As he says, Sub-Zero Slammer. As he ends up hitting the boat with so much force, and he notices a kid on boat. He blitzes and grabs the kid before he gets sent flying over the horizon. "What are you doing on this boat, kid?" You don't look like one of her subordinates. As he's like, no, I'm just, they kidnapped me pretty much. Huh. Interesting. Come with me, kid. As him and Luffy begin to talk, as Luffy says, I'm looking for new crewmates. You have any suggestions? No, but this is pirate hunter named Zoro. He's pretty good what he does. Zoro, you say? I heard about him. I want him to join my crew, says Luffy. And he's like, are you crazy? He's a pirate hunter. That means he destroys guys like you. Yeah, but he can't beat me, says Luffy. No matter how hard he try, he can't beat me. As um Kobe's like, man, this dude is very arrogant or very strong. As they head over where Zoro is at. As Luffy is like, huh, is that him right there? Yeah. As he sees the little girl try to give him rice balls, and Zoro's like, alright, fine, I eat it. Give it to me. As um I forgot his name too, forgive me. As the guy comes down, smacks on it, and steps on it because it says it's too sweet. As Luffy's like, that bastard, you know? As the little girl begins to cry, and Zoro's like, still, give it to me, I'll eat it right now. As he still eats it, and he says, it's delicious. As the girl is happy, and he doesn't throw her over the gate like in canon. Let's say he has some redeeming qualities. He just tells her to scram, you know? As, the little girl leaves, and Luffy hops over the gate. He's like, yo, you. As Luffy stares at Zoro, Zoro stares back at him. He's like, who the hell are you and what do you want? I want you to join my crew, says Luffy. Huh. You think I'm gonna join a scumbag pirate? As Luffy says, I'm not a scumbag pirate. The hell you think I am? I'm the realest pirate there is. Yeah, they all say that, but all they do is pillage and destroy towns. Y'all all true scum, says Zoro. Alright, if I'm such true scum, I'll prove it to you. What will make you change your mind and let you join my crew? Huh. Very persistent, aren't you? Yeah, I'm very hard-headed. I don't give up, says Luffy. As Zoro's like, fine, give my 3 swords and maybe I consider joining you. Fine. As Luffy snaps his fingers, and he already scanned the whole area with his observation hotkey to find where his swords is. So he blitzes over there and gets his swords and comes right back. As Action Morgan is like, who the hell are you? As Luffy grabs his swords and gets the hell out of there. And he teleports right back in front of Zoro. As Zoro's like, what the hell was that? I didn't even see you move. Yeah, it's called teleportation. I can freeze the water in the air and teleport anywhere I want, says Luffy. As Zoro's kind of shocked. Wait, you telling me you can move beyond the speed of light? Yes, quite easy. Now, let's get those pesky ropes off of you. As he slices the ropes off, and Zoro didn't even know he did that. As Axehand Morgan leaps out the window and lands in front of Luffy. Huh, I know exactly who you are. A big shot like you doing here. Interesting. I get to kill you and take your bounty, Axehand Morgan says, as Luffy begins to start laughing maniacally. Kill me. Oh, the last time somebody said that, they lost their head, says Luffy, as he says, Ice Age. As he starts to freeze Axehand Morgan legs up to his torso, freezing him, as he says, double guillotine smash. As he just guillotines Axehand Morgan, instantly killing him, without a doubt. Yes, Luffy will kill in this what if. He absolutely eviscerates Axehand Morgan, obliterating him. He obliterated him so bad that it's nothing but ice shards of him. As everybody's shocked. He just killed Axehand Morgan effortlessly. We need to get out of here. As all the Marines start running away. That would do it. And that's probably will increase my bounty by another 20%. Anyway, Zoro, come with me. As Zoro says, I have a few conditions. One, you can't get in my way of being the greatest pirate at all. I said greatest pirate. I'm going to say the greatest swordsman. Sorry about that. Okay, says Luffy. Two, if you ever come across me in my goals, I will not be afraid to cut you down. Understandable. We all good? Says Luffy. He's like, yeah, says Zoro. That's it, right? Yeah. As him and Zoro head out, and we're gonna say they head over to the next island, where Buggy's island is. And so they just chilling as Luffy just starts making air pressure around the boat so the boat can go faster. As Kobe stays with the Marines. So I need a navigator. Sure, I'm a pretty good navigator myself, but that's not my main goal as the captain. My job is to protect y'all guys while I look for new adventures, he says. Huh, interesting. Even though you are a cold-blooded killer, you still see the greater things in life. Yeah, Zoro, stop acting like you haven't killed nobody yourself. Yeah, yeah. I guess a killer knows another killer, right? You know it. As they get to the next island, and I think I'm gonna leave it there, off right there. So yeah, y'all let me know if y'all want part two. Other than that, it's been your boy Killer Kill 360. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. Please, it only takes 5 seconds for you to like the video. That's all I ask of you to do, please. And I'm out of here. Peace.